Good evening, Doak cooks. As I mentioned earlier, I'm making a special meal per my daughter's request. It actually is not in this magazine, but I wanted to show this magazine because while this magazine is in fact 11 years old, this is what inspired the meal for tonight, the Savior magazine. So I no longer subscribe to Savior magazine. I still subscribe to Cook's magazine. I'm obsessed with the Williams Sonoma cookbooks too, so I have nearly all of those as well. But Savior in particular was one of my favorite publications for new ideas, new cooking ideas. And they had a recipe in here many years ago about what I'm about to make, which is a fingerling lime wine reduction sauce over pasta. What we do is I also fry up a little bit of shrimp and then we do it over angel hair. And then we do a little garlic bread in the oven. The last garlic bread that I did, I screwed up. It was terrible. We were not fans, so I'm hoping to fix this time. So this little prop was only to show that many years ago, they ran an article that I have been using and modifying for, I think, maybe 20 years now. I mean, oh. And there's something else. Hold on. I'll be right back. Fingerling limes are hard to come by, particularly in the Midwest. Particularly this time of year. If memory serves, a month ago they would have been in season. But so I use normal old limes instead of fingerling limes. A fingerling lime is like a lime, except it's more of the shape of a finger, hence the name of fingerling lime, I believe. And they have larger pearls on the inside. So when you split them open, they have larger pearls. So they hold up better in sauces. This works just fine. But this isn't why I wanted to take a moment. Because this sauce, while it is very lime forward, and obviously there's a whole bottle of wine that I have to reduce down, also the entire sauce also requires this. An entire stick of butter. So not only am I going to use a couple of limes, a whole bottle of wine, an entire stick of butter is going to go in this sauce too. This is not a low-fat meal. So let's get to it. We'll see you guys in a few. I mean, you thought I was kidding. I wasn't. Did you know you can buy blackberry and strawberry wine at the store? I don't know who drinks this. Like, no. I mean, if this is your go-to wine, then I mean, cool. But yowza, that's a lot. Man, it's a little sweet to me. Anyway. So what are we doing? I mean, we're cooking this down. So what we're doing is we're trying to get down to the sugars. So we're cooking off a whole lot of liquid to get us down to the flavor of strawberry. And we're trying to reduce this by about 75%. It's a lot. I mean, we're trying to take the whole entire bottle down to about that much. That's how much liquid we want. Because don't forget, I have limes to go in there. And I have a whole stick of butter. Yeah. So I am not going to mix strawberry and blackberry. We're going to stick with the strawberry. I'm not sure why we have a blackberry. I guess maybe it was on sale and I thought maybe I'd try this with a blackberry. What do I know? St. James is the vineyard. We actually are a fan of the St. James winery. And they make a strawberry wine, which I cook with, which is neato. Okay. Let's get this guy cooked down. Okay, I cannot cut straight to save my life today. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but I mean, good night. I mean, this is absolutely, I mean, that is just horrible. I mean, good night. That's not straight at all. Okay. Something else you'll learn when you start cutting up your limes, if you're trying to get to the pearls to scoop them out, again, supposedly on the fingerling, it's easy to do this. With these, oh my gosh, I'm making a mess, as you can see. Perhaps I'm spraying my phone. So I have to dig into the flesh to then get out the pearls, and then I put my pearls in my small glass dish over here, so I can then add that to the sauce. I always screw this up. I buy 2 limes because of this very reason, because again, I try to get enough of these pearls out so that I can use them. I often just mangle these poor limes and do a terrible job and don't get a whole lot out. But as you can see, as I am actually scraping out, once I actually penetrate, I have some pearls. I have lime pearls that I will add to the sauce. Oven's ready for the garlic bread. So I'm gonna dig all these out, and then let's see how much in our glass dish we can get. I am a mess. I hate sticky. I should put gloves on. That's after 1. That's pretty good. I mean, that's not bad. If I tilt it, it all falls out. But those are some pretty good pearls. I'm gonna cut this one up off camera and then get inside here. So when you see this dish next, should be double the size of material inside of it. But we should be, my fingers are just so gross. That's driving me crazy. So I'm gonna get myself cleaned off, then I'm gonna spin around. Okay, now our sauce is reduced down a good bit, and that's how much I have of my limes, so that's pretty good. So now it's time to very carefully add those in. Okay. Then we'll reduce our heat to low. Let me do a little bit of combine. Now, I should take stuff like this out because that is not supposed to be in there part of the sauce. So I can spend a whole lot of time picking this apart with you guys on camera, or I can just turn it off real quick. Ta-da! And now it's gone. So I'm going to very carefully be very gentle with this sauce now because I have these pearls in here, and I'm going to continue to reduce this a bit. And then let's not forget, that's gonna go in there soon. So I'll be back in 1 second. We kill the heat and we cover it and we set aside. And then we come over to the shrimp. So I still have shrimp to cook. The water is boiling. I've burned my hand 3 times. I've screwed up the bread. So that's a catastrophe, and I'm over it. So we're done tonight for video. I'll see you guys next time. This didn't work out. I got a broken fish.